Hello and welcome back to Living Your Best Life on a Budget. On my channel I like to share with you some thrifty and frugal ways of saving money and living your best life on a budget. We have just returned from our Easter break in the New Forest. We had a wonderful 8 nights in the New Forest, and of course it was a bargain break. We stayed at a CL site called Homefield just outside of Lymington. It has 8 hard-standing pictures with electric hookup and water taps dotted around for you to refill your water. And to the left now you can see the facilities. This is a little hut which has an honesty box and a little shop with selling some essentials and information as well on the local area. There's your Elson point to the left. 2 unisex toilets and a shower. The shower, you do need £1 for it. There's a little heater in there as well, but the water wasn't particularly very warm. You can see us all set up here on pitch number 4, I believe that we were staying on. And to the left here is a little barbecue area, which I can see being very popular in the summer months if you were staying here. I'm walking into here, the dog walking field, where there's some picnic benches as well. And it was lovely to see some little ducks in the field. And to the left, there's another field with the river and some sheep in. This is a little circle here with a campfire. Again, in the summer months, I can see that being very popular. It was £22 a night for 2 people to stay at the CL site Homefield, and we had to pay an additional £3 a night for our daughter as well. And it was an extra £3 for any additional persons and vehicles. It was our first time staying on a site where we were on a meter for our electricity. So you've got to make sure you've got pound coins or £2 coins for the meter. It cost us between £2 and £3 a day. We did have our heating on, and we also did all our cooking in the caravan and watched TV, charged up phones and the iPad. So it wasn't too bad, but it's something that you have to bear in mind as an additional cost for your holiday. This is our awning setup. We have a table, chairs for eating in, and some recliners as well to sit in. There are some lovely beaches just a short drive away from the campsite. Here we're at Milford-on-Sea, and as you can see, it looks out onto the Needles on the Isle of Wight. We were really lucky with the weather at Easter and managed to have some dry days on the beach. Here we're at Avon Beach. Again, that's only about 10 minutes away from the site. All the beaches are dog friendly, and all dogs are allowed on the beaches until the end of April, which was brilliant. Car parking, it was all using the Ringo app and cost between £2 and £3 for 1 to 2 hours. There are some lovely beach huts at Avon Beach, which you can hire for the day. There's also an ice cream shop, cafe and some restaurants. On this particular day, we went to Highcliffe Beach, just outside of Christchurch. And again, it's only a short distance away from the site. And from the top of the beach at Highcliffe, there are some absolutely stunning views, as you can see now and appreciate. On the bank holiday Monday, we took the ferry from Lymington to the Isle of Wight. I'd never been to the Isle of Wight before, and whilst we were staying so close to Lymington where the ferry was going, I saw it as an opportunity to have the day trip there. I booked it through teachers' discounts and I got 20% off, and for a car with 5 people and a dog it cost £85, as my parents also joined us for the day trip. And whilst there, we went to and visited Osborne House, which was the family home of Prince Albert and Queen Victoria on the Isle of Wight. It's part of English heritage, and it would have cost about £60 for 2 adults and a child to visit, or a year's membership was £90. So we just felt, because of the difference in price, it was worth us joining the English heritage for the year, as we'd also like to visit Hardwick Hall and Stonehenge. I was really surprised at the Mediterranean feel which Osborne House had. Here we are in the walled garden, and it was lovely to see the ironwork with the V&A as well on it. and I was very impressed that they also had lemons growing outside. These are the views from Queen Victoria's private beach, looking out onto Portsmouth. We ended up spending most of the day actually at Osborne House, as there really was so much to see. On our return to the New Forest, we had a trip to Buckler's Hard, which isn't far at all from Bewley. We did want to visit Bewley, as my daughter does get in free with a Blue Peter badge, but dogs aren't allowed into the museum. So we went to Buckler's Hard, and it's £2.80 to park for an hour. They have one of the cottages open, which you can wander inside, and there's a voiceover telling you the history as well of the cottage, and there's a chapel next door as well that's open for you to wander into. Buckler's Hard is famous for its shipbuilding, building one of Nelson's favourite ships as well. Please leave in the comments below any things you would recommend to visit in the New Forest, and any CL sites you've stopped at recently which are worth giving a try. Many thanks and take care.